Hi Michelle, thanks for sending me some photos to edit. I appreciate it. It's going to help pass the time probably for the next 15 to 20 minutes. So thank you very much. I also saw that you requested to see Sven on some of your images, so that's what we'll do. We'll use nothing but Sven. I will warn you though. I think Sven preset number one is probably my favorite. So if we end up using it a lot, I'm sorry, but it is my favorite. So uh, you'll have to bear with me. If another image seems to like it's going to look a little better in a different preset, we'll use it. But most likely it's going to be Sven number one. So without further ado, here we go. That is one serious sunburst. Let's see. Let's scroll down to Sven. Go preset number one. Which preset number one indoors is a little bit dark. Three's a little better, and it's or no, maybe it's not three. No. One of these is really similar to one. That's just a smidgen lighter. It's 7, but we'll just lighten up number one. Actually, no, I think I'm going to warm it up just a little bit. And there. So I dropped the grain out as well, and then I just warmed the image up, applied the preset, pretty much one click, just a couple little minor adjustments. Let's move to the next one. We're going to straighten the horizon. And let's look at, whoa, touchpad. Move it, put it there. Actually, I'm going to take it up to about that line. Right there. Centered up. In this case, I think number 3 might be, yep, I like number 3. Give a little exposure, shadows, a little bit more highlights, and drop the grain. Let's make sure that we're level still. There you go, about right there. I think that's better. Yep, so that was number 3, and then just a couple minor little tweaks. Right. Take this one in. Right about there. Let's look and see what. Number 1 might be a little too dark. But look at the skin tones. I think the skin tones are spot on for this. A little bit more shadow in there. I think I'm going to lighten the reds. Let's see. Might. Too much. Just a minutes. Let's get the saturation a little bit too. I don't have a glass shower. Mine's obscure glass, so you can't see through. And I really need to change it out just for shots like this. I think they're always so funny and so good. And I'm kind of feeling the grain, but I think I'm gonna drop it out. I'm gonna drop the grain out, and I think that looks good too. We can look around and see what if another preset would have been a better jam for it, but I'm really thinking that we chose the right one. I think so. We chose the right one on this fins. So in this particular photo, I think we'll try to use this line that's right here to crop in. I mean, you have them have her framed right here in between he or she. I apologize because I'm not sure with the long hair. I mean, I'm a fan of long hair on little boys too. So if it is if it is a boy, I'm just gonna stop. You get what I mean. Let's do that. Let's raise it up a little bit. Roll this way. Let's see what that looks like. I think I'm going to back it out just a little bit. Just maybe something like that. I was trying to get the cross section here to go perfectly, but it's not going to work. Let's even it up. I was actually using this as my horizon, and we might actually have to go back this way a little bit. I think that's about right. Alright, I promise I'm going to use something besides Fin 1. Just really likes Fin 1 on everything. Let's see what number 2 looks like. See, and 2's just a little too yellow for me. 3's close. Alright, we're just gonna try something completely different. Let's take, and so when you buy Sphinx presets, you also get these tonal packs, and they can pretty much change the outlook of the game here once you apply them. The cinematic is a little cooler. A little pinker, a little more brown, a little warmer. So I think in this one, I think that, let's just reset them all. Let's look at Portra in VSCO Pack 6. See, I kind of like that one. You still have the vibrance right down here. It's not too yellow. Let's drop the highlights just a little bit. Add just a little more contrast. Just a little bit. Touch of exposure. And yeah, I think that one's good. Straighten up the horizon. So this is gonna be a little tricky because we have the horizon here. It was shot at an angle, so you have these two horizontal lines that neither one of them are probably ever gonna line up. So sometimes you're gonna have to make kind of a a determination of which one, where, what do you want? Do you want the vertical line, or do you want the horizontal line? But we might be able to. Let's see what we can do. You can always, depending on how much time you want to spend in Photoshop, you can definitely fix that situation. But what we're going to try to do, we'll see if we can make it work or not. Go back just a little bit. Let's click on this. See if we can crop in and try to get it fairly close. What does that look like? See, we were able to fix it a bit. So it's not as noticeable. It's still a little bit noticeable, but you can tell by using the, by correcting the, I don't know which, I guess using transform down here, you can kind of tell it looks a lot better. So we'll do a comparison. Let me go down here to the history, go crop angle, and then after we fixed it, crop angle. I think that looks a lot better. We'll actually look at it on import, and then crop angle. Import, crop angle. I think that looks way better. I don't know, a lot of people don't even end up touching these things down here, but I think in this image it's going to make the whole world of difference. All right, so I'm gonna, since I'm already there, I'm just gonna throw portrait on here and see what it looks like. I like that. Warm it up just a little bit, and then I'll actually drop the yellows, and then up the oranges a little bit. Give a little bit more contrast, and probably lens corrections. I'll drop that out, and probably kill most of the vignetting. And I think I may add just a tiny bit of luminance to the oranges, just a little bit. There. And I like that one. And that was with Portrait from VSAO Pack 6. I'm going to reset back down to where I was. And then I'm going to try Sven's presets. It's going to end up being preset number 1. Guarantee it, because it... Actually, let's go up. Let's look at LXCN. Let's look at LXCN2. So LXCN2 has quite a bit of blues in it. I like to counteract those a little bit. Give it just a bump of exposure, a little more warmth. It's a little bit too much exposure. Right there. Kill the highlights, up the shadows just a little bit. Give a little bit of luminance. Drop my saturations down a little bit. On blue, I may take down yellow a little bit. And I think I'll leave the green. So there we go. All right, let's look back. Let's look back at the original. Import. And after edit. So I think that actually turned out pretty good. I wasn't real hopeful at first with the weird angle here, but I think we corrected it pretty well in the final product. All right, shift this in. I think I'm going to just close the gap a bit. Come on. Let's start over. So let's see, what do we want to do? Let's go back up to Alex C. It kind of depends sometimes what you're wanting to go for. I think this one, I'm going to bump up the highlights a little bit. I'm going to give it a little less shadows, but I'm going to leave her in shadow the whole time. I don't know. I think it just looks cute because you have all this backlighting coming in, the crib over there, or the bed over there, and take down the blacks just a little bit. Bump my shadows back up. I don't know. It kind of gives a nice little semi-silhouette. And is that a train? Tell if it's a train or not. No, I don't think it's a train. My kids, my two boys, they love trains. So, no, I like that. I think that right there is nice. Looks like the lines are all lining up. I think. Yep, the lines are all lining up. I don't know. It's different, but I think I like this one. It's just kind of moody feeling how she's so involved in looking at whatever she's looking at. I think that edit plays out well. We could have raised the shadows and exposed a little bit more for her, but I think it just looks cool that it's or the exposures, the highlights are really bright, and then she's kind of laying off into the shadows. Is that your last? Oh, wrong button. Is that your last one? I think you might have one more. One more. All right, let's see. Correct this. And what I'm going off of is these two back walls back here and that. So that's fairly close. I'm going to see if I can put her into. Let's see if we can put her into. Close. Right. You have the little baby back here. See, and I kind of like this semi silhouette situation on both of these photos. They look like they were taken probably roughly at about the same time, and I'm really feeling the way that they are. Just real moody. I like moody. It's maybe a little too warm. Maybe I'll give it a bump in exposure, just a bump, just so you can see the rest of her, see her face just a little bit. And then a little bit on the luminance here. I think in this one, because I cropped in so much, I'm gonna take the grain all the way down because we should already have some grain from just cropping in so much. I mean, your ISO is already at 1600, so with the crop and stuff like that, we'll already have a little bit of noise. And I think like I said, I think I'm happy. These last two photos, I have to say, or actually the last three, I really like this one, like all the light coming in. But these last two, I really liked. I like the moodiness of them both. Let's try one more thing. I just want to try one more thing. I want to look at another preset on here to see if it goes, and it might just be a huge fail, but we'll try it. These are Twyla Jones. I don't know if you follow Twyla Jones at all, but I recently got her presets, and um, I love her work. I haven't been able to get the presets to look right, so I'm just going to switch it back because I think it looks better like this. I hope this helps you. I don't know if you have Sven's presets. If you don't have them right now, he's running a 10% off. 10% off, I think, through Christmas or something like that. So they're already fairly cheap if you compare them to a lot of the other presets. I think I paid $46 or so for them after the exchange rate. So I mean, deduct another 10%, probably cost you $42. So if you don't have them, I recommend you buying them. I think right now there's nothing better out there. LXCN is probably running a close second for me. But I hope you enjoyed the edits. Let me know if you have.